Laidlaw is the largest Christian college in Aotearoa, New Zealand. We offer qualifications from certificate through to doctoral level in studying the Bible, theology, leadership, and ministry. We also offer professional degrees in teacher education and counselling. We have 3 campuses in Henderson, Manukau and Christchurch, and distance learning options for those doing biblical theology and internship studies. Kia ora koutou and talofa. My name is Hanalei and I am a student and community coordinator here at Laidlaw College. Thanks for joining us today to hear a little bit more about what Laidlaw has to offer. We love that we can partner with colleges and churches in New Zealand by helping to train their interns. So basically these other groups offer ministry training in their context and we bring the Bible and theology content into it. We've been training students for 98 years and we have an amazing alumni family living and working in communities in New Zealand and around the world. As a student support advisor, I love journeying with students from a huge range of backgrounds, churches, ethnicities, ages and stages in life. We don't just want our students to succeed academically, but we're committed to helping students in their formation as people who really know who they are and who can connect their faith with their work. Today we'll be focusing on 2 of our programs. First up is our range of internship programs which combine a mix of taught papers in biblical and leadership studies with practical experience in a church or ministry setting. After that, we'll get to hear from our School of Education, so to all our potential teachers, stick around for that. But first, let me pass you over to Joey who can tell you more.
Hey, I'm Joey and I'm part of the internship team here at Laidlaw. Most of your education in intermediate or secondary school has been theoretical. You may have even asked your math or science teacher in the past, when will I ever use this information? And they likely would have said, you will use it in the future. And they're right, you will use it in the future. However, if you were to ask one of our internship lecturers that same question, they would say, you will use it right now. This is because all of our interns are not only learning in the classroom, but applying what they're learning immediately to where they are serving right now. We have interns across all of New Zealand serving in a wide variety of ministry settings that's enhancing their learning experience. We have interns leading in youth ministries, serving on worship teams, pastorally caring for church members, leading volunteers in children's ministries, leading home groups and outreach events, and even a couple of our interns serve as production managers for Sunday morning services. Just think about this. You can serve at your home church while receiving NZQA qualifications. And if you're already serving at your church and wanting to gain a theological and practical education, Laidlaw makes a lot of sense right now. We offer a 1-year diploma that can easily transition into a Bachelor of Theology degree for 2 more years. You can even be enrolled part-time while serving at your church. If you want to receive an education that you can use and apply immediately, then the Laidlaw Internship program is for you.
Before I came to Laidlaw, I was an outdoor instructor at a Christian campsite called Kerry Park, and my pastor had offered me an internship program at my church, and it took a long while to decide if I wanted to leave my dream job that I've always wanted to go do this internship program with relevant study here at Laidlaw, and through a lot of prayer and other spiritual disciplines, I felt a really strong call from God to come to Laidlaw. I really love doing worship. That's just because I'm a muso, and so I've been singing since I was a baby. But I think my favorite thing about Laidlaw would be the family and homey feel of our campus. Like, ask anyone here, I'm always lounging out on this couch like it's my sitting room. I didn't grow up in a Christian family, and so when I started going to church, a youth pastor of my friends actually took me under his wing, and I was not a good kid, and so he showed me God's grace in the most tangible way possible, and now I feel like he's passed that on to me, and that is how I minister to my young people. So I think for me, being able to understand how and why, I think the way I think and I minister the way I minister has been really formational in my ministry at Massey Praise. So, yeah. I definitely learn better through experiencing something, and so with the Bachelor of Ministries involving an internship program, being dropped in the deep end kind of really helped me to fan the flames of my passion for youth ministry, and it's given me an insight into what my job could look like potentially if I do get into that after my studies.
They say it's never a better time to be a teacher with teachers in high demand in New Zealand, and all of our teaching graduates in 2019 secured jobs, so the career opportunities within education are vast. Let's hear more from one of our education lecturers and a couple of our education students.
My name's Sam and I'm one of the lecturers here in the School of Education at Laidlaw, and I teach a variety of theological and education papers. Laidlaw actually offers a variety of different courses. We've got a Certificate of Education, which is a one-year course. We have the Bachelor of Education, and we also have a Grad Dip course for those that have already done a degree and want to go into teaching based on that. So we offer a variety of different things for people who are considering different options. So studying education at Laidlaw, obviously we're coming at it from a very particular perspective of understanding that education is part of participating in what God is already doing in the lives of young people, but we always make sure that our courses are really relational. We have nice small class sizes, which means we can thrash ideas out with each other and make sure that there's a lot of interaction and understanding between us. So it's very collegial, it's very based around group work, and it's all about sharing understanding together to build our own knowledge. So I actually did my teacher training here at Laidlaw as well many years ago, and it was a really great way for me to feel really equipped to go into a variety of different learning contexts and schools. And since then I taught in a few different schools and ended up working as a deputy principal in a school as well. And I really credit Laidlaw with helping me think through some really important things before I went in to do all of that stuff. And so here I am, kind of full circle, being able to lecture into the course that I was taught it. So it's really nice to be able to feed back into that and to be able to be part of the same conversation from a very different angle and sort of to feed into it from a teaching point of view too. The relationships that Laidlaw has with schools and be able to set up this collegial community of being able to support young teachers coming through is something that I thought was pretty invaluable and set me up really well for when I set foot in my own classroom finally.
Yeah, so with Laidlaw, the class sizes are really nice and small. You feel like a person, you're not a number. It's really important to me to be able to be supported.
Yeah.
So having support not only from the education faculty but around the college has been really invaluable.
Like coming back like in January and everybody be like, hi, how's it going? How's your life? Like having that interaction is amazing, and knowing that you are welcomed here and doesn't matter who you are or what you're studying, you're all like welcomed here. So I really love that community feeling and that whānau feeling. Having that interaction between the 3 different schools is really good. It's not isolation. You're working together to create like the person that you are. So I think it's pretty cool. Even though we're doing education, that we can actually get some input from a theology point of view, as well as a counselling point of view. Because as a teacher, I guess we will have to do all 3 sometimes. So yeah.
My studies equipped me to be able to go out and be confident in what I'm teaching to our next generations that are coming through schools. It's given me the opportunity to meet a whole range of different people and to just be able to really get more passionate than I was about teaching.
Thanks so much for watching. We want to wish you all of the very best as you consider your options for what's next for you. If you have any questions, please feel free to interact with us on our live chat, or you can give us a call or an email. We'd love to chat with you.